Now my next favorite app, of course, is going to be Google. I largely use Google's voice search because it works so well that I generally don't bother typing it in. So if I need anything, I just bring up Google and speak. Alright, I have a Nikon DSLR sitting over here, so that's inspiring me to search for Nikon D5000. And there we go. So I have Nikon D5000, NikonUSA.com. Please don't be a flash website. Please don't be a flash website. There we go. Another one of my favorite apps is Amazon. I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. Most of my stuff comes through Amazon, at least most of my new stuff. I generally don't buy anything using this app, but it allows me to search and to navigate my wish list. So let's go to my account. You can see my orders. So let's go to open recent orders. Let's go to the past 6 months. So I can see last ordered on April 13th an Apple iPod Touch. April 13th I ordered a looks like a case, a silicone case for it. On April 10th I ordered a looks like a USB male to female extension cable, etc., etc. And I go back many years. I buy a lot of stuff from them, so that's very handy. Account settings, I can change my one-click account settings. I'm not going to do that right now. I can go to my wish list so I can see what I'm looking at right now. So the last thing I added was the Canon PowerStyle S90. I'm looking at buying a Blue Yeti USB microphone. I'm also looking at a new camcorder, a Canon Vixia HFR 11 HD camcorder. And what's interesting is I actually use the iPhone Amazon app to snap a photo of this camera at Costco just to see what the prices are like on Amazon. So once I saw that appear in my remembers list on Amazon, I just added it to my wish list, and here it is. And of course, Amazon's price is a little higher than Costco, so I'm likely to pick this up at Costco. For those of you who don't know what the remembers function is on the Amazon app, it's fantastic. I use it all the time. Basically, if you have an iPhone, just load the app, take a photo of an object you want to buy, upload the photo to Amazon, and then Amazon will search their catalog based on your photo and send you a link to the item and tell you how much it costs on their website. So if you're out shopping and you're not sure if you're getting a better deal in the store or on Amazon, just use that feature. And I've used it constantly. It's saved me a lot of money, and again, that makes Amazon probably my favorite app on the iPhone because the iPad doesn't have that feature. It's less useful. If I go to my cart, you can see that I've recently added that Yeti USB microphone to the cart, and I'm keeping my eye on it. So of course I can see the product description, details. I can see looks like other products to buy with it. I can go to reviews. I can also go to search. So let's do, I wish I could speak on this one. Let's do Nikon D5000. There's that Nikon. Of course I can see the other hits on that topic and more loading. And I see other features that Amazon pushes, like the recommend feature. I can go to Amazon Home and I can search other options, best deals, best sellers in movies and TV, etc., etc. So that's the Amazon app for iPad. Another one of my favorite apps is eBay. So you can see the things I'm watching right now. Let's go to my eBay. You can go to watching. These are all the items I've watched, and some of them I've purchased. So if I go to my eBay, go to one, I see all the items I purchased. Of course, lots of iPods. Stuff I didn't win. And I haven't sold anything on eBay, so I have nothing under selling. But if I want to bid on something, let's say this is something I'm trying to get right now, this vintage first-gen iPod, and it's going up quite a bit. Now it's at $86 with $12.70 shipping, so I can place a bid, enter a value. It's going to have to be higher than that, and click bid. I'm not going to do it right now, but you get the idea. And of course you can search, so if you want to search for iPad, let's do that. You get a listing for all the iPads. Of course, it's quite a bit different than searching the website. So you can see all categories, tablet, computer, computer accessories, Apple laptops and notebooks, all listings, auction, buy it now, store inventory, best match, lowest price first, highest price first, etc., etc. So that's the eBay app for iPad, also one of my favorites. Because I buy and sell so many things and I keep track of a lot of packages moving around the country, I use a client called Deliveries. Now, Deliveries is basically a subscription-based client service. It runs on multiple platforms. It will run on your Mac, your iPhone, your iPod Touch, and your iPad. And basically, you enter in your delivery information or your shipping information, and it syncs to all of your other clients no matter where you are. So on your iMac, your iPhone, etc. So I can enter in the information on one device and it will be pushed out to all of the others when they update. Now right now I have 3 items that are shipping to or from me. I had one item that arrived today, and I can see it got a check mark that tells me it arrived today. But what it's telling me here is Bluetooth dock, the tracking number, updated, last time it was updated, which is 8/25, that's when I've synced it. Delivered to Rochester, Michigan, and it was delivered today. So I can view details online. So I can see the entire tracking history when it was accepted in Miami, Florida, processed through sort facility, etc., 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 until it was finally delivered at my doorstep. Now I have another package that I'm sending out, something I sold on Amazon, and I can see that not a whole lot of information on this. It was accepted in Auburn Hills at the post office I dropped it off at, exactly the time it was dropped off at. Went through a sort facility in Pennsylvania. Now if you go to add a item, you can pick whatever service you want. So if you have a UPS item, so for example, that new iPhone 4G that's coming out in June, I'll be tracking it with this app. I'll type in iPhone, whatever they decide to call it, who knows. Let's just call it iPhone 4, and you can type in the tracking number, whatever that is, and click Save. So the color has changed. If you did FedEx, it would be purple. It's color keyed to your carrier, so it's visually differentiated. It's the same case on the iPhone app. But you can just cycle through the items you have shipping, and it shows you on the map where the activity is. And the great thing is it's showing me exactly where my current position is in relation to where it was last reported. So this actually could be somewhere in the middle of America by now, but that was its last check-in point. And I can also share this delivery, so if I want to say, if I want to send this to a friend, telling them that, you know what, my iPhone is coming, I won't be there, can you pick it up for me? So if you have more than one person using that app, they would get an email, would give that person a link, which will automatically add it to the app. It's very slick. Of course, if you are done with these, all you have to do is swipe and delete, swipe and delete. And there you go, and that will be pushed out to every other client you use. So once again, that's Deliveries for iPad. Once again, that's Detroit Borg with part 2 of what's on my iPad. Thanks for watching.